Hello everybody and welcome to my channel, or welcome back. Today I've got our May 2017 budget for you. So if you watched yesterday's video, you saw how April went for us. Here's a hint, not so well, but we're hoping to do better in May. So the way I lay out our budget, I'm gonna scroll over here for a second. I make a list of all the things coming up during that month that I want to kind of keep in my mind while I'm planning the budget. And so some of those things for May, we have Alice's birthday, we've got Mother's Day, we've got my birthday, we have a 2-day trip to Great Wolf Lodge, we've got a vehicle registration due on our main vehicle, Memorial Day, and the kids are out of school mid-month. So that's not necessarily something that we would need more money for, but just these are things that are happening during the month just to keep in mind while I'm budgeting. So I make a list of those and then I go through and start kind of editing. Now, I have our actual incomes, hidden right here just for privacy reasons, but you can see the total. We have carried forward from April. We have $682.41 carried forward. Now, we are on a tight budget right now, and so typically what you would do with any leftover remaining money at the end of a month is you would send it to debt or savings. We can't do that quite yet because my husband's income has taken a decrease, and we are needing that balance carried forward to help carry us through the month. And so that's why that's there. So we have that carried forward, and then with all the other income that I project to come in, our estimated income for May is this right here. Moving down, these don't really change. These are kind of our stationary bills for each month. So we've got rent, we've got TV subscriptions, which is Hulu and Netflix. We do not have cable, we just rely on Hulu and Netflix. So that's $19.98 a month. Life insurance for myself is $20.24. Next month, that'll go up because there's going to be mine and my husband's on there. Currently, he was on an annual plan, and we switched it over to a monthly plan. So until that changes, right now it's just a monthly for me. Anyway, cell phone, $255.86. I've explained this in previous budget videos. That is mine and my husband's, but my sisters are also on there, so there's 2 additional lines. And they pay us a portion, but this is what physically comes out of our checking account. What they give us for their portion is added up in the income. $64.99 for our internet, $125 for electricity. That is a budget plan that stays the same every month until like the end of how they figure that out. And they kind of average it out, and then it'll either go up or down based on our current or our previous 12 months usage. Water is typically less than 40, but I always put 40 just in case, because once in a while it does get up to 40. If you see hands and feet over here, it's because my son is over here and he's not really listening at the moment. Sewer, again, kind of fluctuates. It's been as high as 20, but usually as low as 10 to 15. Adobe Photo Suite is what we use to edit all of our videos and all of that. That's $52.99 a month. My husband's a graphic arts major, so we pay that for the monthly subscription to always have the most updated version of the Adobe products. Groceries, we are going to try again for a $200 month. I have a feeling that we're probably going to go over, and that's okay. I even made a note over here that we have a goal of $200, trying to use up what we have and eating more frugally, but we may go over if I need to buy more meat. Last month we went over, and that's because I did get more meat than typical because I froze some in the deep freezer. So we do have meat on hand. Some, and if I'm able to make that stretch through the month, that would be great, but it's just gonna we're gonna see. I'm just gonna leave it at that. So we're gonna aim for 200, but if we go over, it's okay. Gas, usually I budget 125. I upped it just a little bit, and I have a note over here because of our Great Wolf Lodge trip, and that's about an hour away from us, just over an hour, so I just budgeted a little bit extra for that. So that's our budgeted like main monthly bills. So just over $2,100 there. Down here for our debt, the student loan stays the same every month for the most part, give or take $1. It just jumped up like $1 something for this month versus last month, but it's usually right around the same. Auto loan is the same at $216, and the city credit card. I have that budgeted so we have it paid off by the end of July. Then that credit card will be wiped out after just a few more payments. The Chase card, we shouldn't have any budgeted payment on that. So that's where we sit with our debt payments currently. Our sinking funds, for the most part, I'm not budgeting anything. We might have, like last month, we incurred a lot of random expenses and I didn't budget for it because I try to not buy stuff. We're currently in kind of like, not necessarily a no spend month, but we're trying to do our best. But it's hard. It's hard. So I didn't budget anything for miscellaneous or kids or household or clothing or personal care. Medical and health, I am budgeting $25 just for co-pays and just kind of have a balance in there for stuff like that. With 2 young kids, you never know. Fun money, this is where things for our mini vacation are coming into play. So we are budgeting $60 for fun money, and I'm going to do a separate video on this. At the time that this video goes up, it will not be up yet, but stay tuned because I'm going to do a video on budgeting for our trip to Great Wolf Lodge. And you'll get to see more of the monetary breakdown on that. But we've budgeted $60, and that is for activities while we're at Great Wolf Lodge, such as mini golf, bowling, and a little bit towards the hotel room. Most of our hotel room is paid for other than like $22, so we're very fortunate. And then dining out is again part of our Great Wolf Lodge vacation. We've budgeted breakfast and dinner, 1 breakfast and 1 dinner for the 2 days we're there. The rest of the time we're bringing our own food because there's a microwave and a mini fridge. So, but we did want to make sure this is our like family vacation. So I figured if we can budget, a little bit over $100 to really kind of take advantage. So that's kind of where we sit on that. And then the last category is our savings category. I don't foresee being able to save anything towards our Xbox, our Prime membership. We don't put anything into joint savings most of the time anyway. We do need to try and put $200 into our auto savings because of registration on both vehicles, which are due in May and June. And then in July, our car insurance is due. So we have to put $200 a month aside in order just to cover those things. So trying to do that. Gift savings, I don't think we're going to be able to budget for that. And then the kids savings, I don't think we'll be able to budget for that either. Now I say that, you'll look here and you'll be like, well, there's almost $300 left over in your budget for the month. But remember that because of our cut income right now, we need a balance carried forward to help cover bills for the following month right now. So I will have a better idea if we'll be able to save for things once we get towards the end of the month and see what our actual income was. We may be able to put some stuff in these categories for savings depending on what we actually bring in. But right now, just budgeting off of what I'm projecting our income to be, we're not. And this $300 is going to have to move forward into the June budget to help cover things like rent. So it's just it's the reality of our life right now. This basically, we're living paycheck to paycheck in some extent, but we've got savings to fall back on and stuff like that. And I don't foresee this being long term. If it is, we're going to have to change things and find something better that works for us. But for now, this is what our May budget looks like. This is what we're working with for the month. So I am excited to see how it goes. I'm really looking forward to our vacation. I feel comfortable knowing that I budgeted for those things, the activities and the food. So thank you so much for watching. If you liked this video, please give it a big thumbs up. Leave a comment down below if you have questions or if you'd like to share some of your current challenges for budgeting and the categories that you find trouble with. So that is all I've got for you guys today. Thanks again. Until next time, I'll see you later. Bye.